Welcome to this edition of Attention Talk Video. I'm your host, ADHD Attention Coach 𝐓𝐘𝐒. I'm here to talk about motivation. A lot of people use very emotional observation lens. Motivation, I'm unmotivated, I don't do what I'm motivated to do, or I have motivation and you're not doing some things. And I think we miss the mark sometimes. And I want to tell a story that I heard years ago from a speaker, Rick Lavage, Lavoi, I guess. And this is like 10 years ago. It was at a CHAD conference, probably in 2010, 2011. He was a keynote speaker, and he got up there, and he was a principal, as I understand at the time, in a school. And one day, this gentleman brought his son into the office and was complaining how his son was unmotivated. And it turns out what his son, the issue was, is his son had dyslexia and ADHD and had a hard time reading and was really embarrassed. And apparently in class, they had to read aloud to the class periodically. And maybe it's like a 3-week rotation. Well, as it turns out, one day the kid was in gym class and by accident, his glasses broke. And that particular day, he didn't have to read because he wasn't able to read. And then subsequently, this child or kid or student seemed to break his glasses on a regular basis, thereby getting him out in front of reading in front of the class. And the principal, the dad was complaining how unmotivated this kid was with some stuff. And the principal, Rick, basically said, what do you mean this kid's not motivated? He's motivated to break his glasses so he does not have to get up in front of reading in front of everybody. It sounds like a simple story, but people with ADHD are very motivated. Everything you've ever done, you're motivated to do. If you've got a hard project, you might call yourself a procrastinator, but you're motivated to escape the effortful thinking of whatever that is. Often people come to me and they want me to coach them just to try harder. And I think, well, it's not about trying harder. It's about making the task easier or simpler in order to kind of move forward. It's almost like our lexicon is like, you have to have grit. You got to power your way through it. Willpower is a finite resource and it's a limited supply. And often I think we just need to understand is that what we do, we're all motivated to do. My point really is if you're struggling and you're not doing what you want to do, then you should acknowledge whatever you're doing, you're more motivated, make it easier. Also realize that there's a lot of things that you're actually doing that you're motivated to do, like getting out of things, skipping stuff, or following your urges. If you've got ADHD and you want to manage that, the trick really is to acknowledge it and identify what you're actually motivated to do, what you're really doing, and then try to solve for that problem. I hope this is giving you pause to think. If you're new to our channel, please hit our subscribe button. If you're an existing watcher, tune in and tell me what you think. Does this make some sense to you? You can disagree if you want. I'm anxious to hear that. Also, we do what we do to kind of help you think and provide information on ADHD. If you're so inclined, we certainly appreciate you hitting the thanks button to help us do what we do. With that, we hope you've enjoyed this edition of Attention Talk Video. Take care.